Dustin Gardner. He's a comedy theorist, an award-winning musician, and he's desperately trying his beautiful mind together. He's a living TikTok post that thinks that if he just does one more bad take on current events, he's finally gonna become famous. Will his guests keep him on track? Will he deservedly get canceled, or will this show crash and burn as he loses control once again? Welcome to Meltdown Island.
It's me. It's Dustin.
I know everything that Dustin is saying sounds totally delusional.
Dustin, where are you going? Just trust me.
Dustin, you slow down. Dustin.
Dustin, you're a goddamn Einstein.
Dustin's right. You're a certified genius. I think that's a great idea, Mike. Thank you, Dustin.
If you look up the word tempting in the dictionary, you will find a picture.
Looks like Jawa is stuck between a rock and a Sean place.
I think it's because Sean is very built and he's sexy as hell. I'm going to sleep next to Sean Smith.
Nothing feels good when you're feeling bad. Nothing makes sense when you're feeling mad. Don't go around feeling sad, cause everybody's going around saying that you're crazy, that you're lazy, and you're unmotivated. To the people that surround you in society, they control you and your mind with anxiety. You gotta break free from that mindset. Break free, break free. Break free to explode. Break free to expose all of those emotional vulnerability and the complexities of your mind. And together we will find that the sun keeps shining on the other side. You know the sun keeps shining on the other side. The sun keeps shining on the other side of the rain cloud, of the storm clouds in your eyes, in your eyes. There's a place I know we can go and stay a while. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Welcome to Meltdown Island. To Meltdown, we can all meltdown.
Yo, what up, Islanders? Hi, YouTubers.
Hi, YouTubers.
Hi there, YouTubers. Welcome to Meltdown Island.
Welcome to.
This is a show that we do weekly, every week, where we are melting down together like a family should. This is my co-host.
In a safe space.
And best friend in the safest space and bestest place we could be, Sean Hanlon. And I'm Dustin Gardner.
And we have Rollo, the Reverend of Roar, who is melting. I wonder if that's because he's in the bath again.
Maybe he's on the job. He's melting down the job a little bit.
The water is too warm, and he's melting.
Very, very good.
How you doing, buddy? How was your week?
People melting.
You sharing, liking, and sharing, and all that shit.
We look like we're in HD today this week.
Hells to the yeah! We're back, baby. We're back.
Are we?
I never doubted us for a second. Looks pretty good, buddy. I mean, better than it's been. There was a distinct blur. Historically.
Is there something on the camera?
I don't know, buddy.
I don't see anything. Do you see a smudge?
No.
You need glasses though most of the time, don't you?
I mean, not for close things.
Oh, okay.
That's why I take them off.
Then look up super close there. Yeah, look up there super close.
I don't see it. Well, turn it to the reflex of the.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. See if it reflects.
It looks good. It looks fine.
It looks real good.
It looks real good.
And it looks real good.
Nice stucco ceiling too, buddy.
Don't you stuck on my ceiling!
Easy, fella.
I was talking about stucco.
Easy.
Well, this is a show where we like to talk about the things that are making people melt down around the world.
Yeah, right. How's your weekend, buddy?
Well, you really want me to start melting down already, huh, bud?
All right, maybe not then. A little update from last week's Mel Brooks talk.
Oh, listen to this.
Andy had never seen
what?
Young Frankenstein. So it's out on the HBO Max now.
And then you guys didn't invite me though to come over and.
No, because we were in bed. It was a.
I could have gotten a chair, dude. I wouldn't have gotten in bed and made it awkward. I could have sat in a chair on the side of the corner.
You don't think just being in the chair would have made it awkward?
I mean, not for me.
Okay.
For you guys? Are you guys saying you're a little insecure about your bedroom area?
No, not at all. Very secure.
Then I say challenge us to watch a movie where you guys are in bed.
All right. Anyways.
No, it's a real challenge. Thank you. Bullet. Oh, I just tooted. Welcome back, everyone.
So we watched Young Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah. So you were telling us. How did that go?
Went great.
I got sidetracked a little bit and thinking about how I could insert myself into your life more. Not in his bed and sexuality. But also, throwing that under the carpet there, sweeping, it's all in the thing. But then you were actually telling us a story. Oh, God.
But that's a funny approach, though.
I
mean, when I was single, I would approach couples and offer my services if they ever wanted to be in a throuple.
Are you
threesome.
propositioning me right now?
I am not propositioning you. I'm just saying your tactic, I think, is a good one.
Thank you. Back to your story.
I mean, prepare to be rejected often.
Oh, no. Then I'm not doing it.
Because people aren't.
I'm not open for rejection.
They're not ready for it yet. Well, that's why you don't pitch it in a way where you'd be rejected. It's just more like hey, just think about it.
You like this side tilt? You like this side tilt? I feel like it's.
I don't know. It feels like a little much.
It started as a necessity. Now I feel like it's almost like it's just.
It feels too intentional now.
Well, the thing is it was very intentional because it won't fit on my head with my headbands and my wig on.
I think obviously it's always intentional, but I think the key is to make it look unintentional, like you just jumped off a trolley or something.
Ding, 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 it's a trolley! Now, back to your story about the Mel Brooks
That's
movie.
it. We watched
Young Frankenstein.
So I revisited Young Frankenstein recently, and I welcome all of you to do so as well. It's a sweet. It's a lovely little movie.
And what I did, I just liked the show. It just lets other people know that, or the algorithm really doesn't let people know anything except maybe some one or two people like it. Oh, look at me, I'm Mr. Beast with billions of people. You know what I mean? They don't care.
No.
What I'm saying is, though, go ahead if you do care about us at all. And so, what did Andy think of this movie that you guys watched together at the same time?
She enjoyed it. I think I might have overhyped it a little.
Yeah, the thing is, you got to watch it twice. She's got to watch it again.
Yeah.
Because we'll funnier the next time.
Yeah.
Like that first time you see him go into that room with Frankenstein.
Sure.
When he does that, I mean, you must have been giggling to yourself the whole time, right?
That's
You're sitting there going, "Oh God, this is it. This is happening right now. This is happening.
Yeah.
What he's doing right now, it's setting up so much to come. You just, I guess we should just enjoy this moment."
Yeah.
And she's like, he's really selling like he don't want to go in there. He's really selling to not open that door. Because he does. He sells the shit out of it.
He sets it up and he sticks the landing, to be sure.
No matter what I say, you might hear some very strange things.
Let me out of here.
Please, please, please. Hello.
I'll bust your rotten skulls in.
Because of what? He walks in. He's like timid, right? Brave, timid.
Right.
But goes, hello. Right? Does he do that?
Well, no, he kicks a chair and it wakes up. The monster wakes up. So he kicks a chair as he's walking over to him and then stops.
So he's already scared. He's not talking to it.
And the monster growls. And then he's, let me out of here.
And then you're the monster. We should have some pitchforks and fire.
Gene Wilder is so good.
Gosh, that's how we got started on that conversation last week. He is just, he's a phenom.
He's lovely. What are you doing now? Still hearting stuff?
I'm pasting. I'm sharing with the Meltdown Island Discord folks. Melting.
Great.
Time.
DUSTiN is a fine social media.
Not really. I do have to try though.
Melting time. That's nice. So we're getting new windows tomorrow at the building. So over at our building, we're getting new windows.
You don't have to brag, dude.
So I had to take down all the window treatments this afternoon.
What you mean window treatments?
The window treatments, the shades and the curtains.
You talk about window trimmings?
You call them trimmings, I guess.
You can call them trimmings, and I'll call them.
But the people.
What did you call them? Treatments?
The people who call them that, I mean, people who are in the business
no.
call them window treatments. They don't call them.
Oh no!
Although
see, now you think you've got me on this because Andy
acknowledge it makes sense.
Andy's into real estate, right? So she's a designer, and I've seen the houses she designed, and I was all like, "Oh, who's this Andy?" At one point, I'm like, "Oh, whatever. Who's Andy?" And then I was like, "Oh, wow, look at that house.
That looks great."
Like that's what it looked like before.
She's got a great eye.
Hey,
sure.
Landed on this guy, huh? Huh? Must be a pretty good eye, huh? Landed right here.
Yeah.
Like an eagle eye.
An eagle.
Huh? Maybe not have the old 20/20 vision you used to, but still can see the purity.
All right, buddy.
20/20. Eagle's got like 80/80.
All right. Okay.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Meltdown Island. God, you really leave me hanging in the breeze there when you don't laugh at my jokes about you. All right. Anyway.
So how was your weekend, buddy?
Well, yeah, you see how I have no nostril thing here right now? I usually have my nostril expander.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sure, I see it.
So, this is a long story to let you know that I did some healing this weekend.
All right.
But ultimately, I had one of each size. What, you gonna sit down for the story?
You said it's a long story, so I thought I'd make myself comfortable. Is that strange? Anyway, go ahead.
So,
no, you tell it to the.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you the story, though.
All right.
Oh, I'm just telling it in a comfortable way. You know how weird this is now?
That's comfortable.
It's not at all. It's not at all comfortable.
I don't believe it for a second. I thought you were going to tell the story to the Islanders.
It's not comfortable at all.
And I was just going to sit and listen. You know, it seems like it makes
what
no
happened
sense.
here?
But
If
you need to tell it to me,
we did a warm up together. We was
you
all
need
fun.
to tell it to me.
Together.
That's what I mean.
Now you got me all fucked up.
That's what I thought I was feeling. I thought that's what I was feeling. That's what you wanted.
Then you went over there and sat down. Like,
well, just so that I could fall to the background, but still be present while you tell your story to the island.
Fall in the background. I'm trying to.
So go ahead, just tell me.
So
let's hear it. Let's hear this story.
Now I don't know if I want to tell it.
Let's hear this so-called story.
Well, all right. So there are different sizes sometimes. Okay. They can be smaller and bigger.
Okay.
One put smaller on this side. I worked out real hard. Like I did worked out for a month, and then I started doing some breathing exercises.
Okay.
Then I kept working out. Didn't stop.
All right.
Ultimately, this nostril ate up one of them fucking tears. You might want to sit down for this. Here, I should have told you to sit down. You might want to be seated for this part. I got to go do a costume change. So,
your nose ate one of those things. So you have one of those things in your head?
Well,
no, it's on your brain.
No, it fell backwards into a little nostril area.
Oh, Jesus Christ! It's in your nasal cavity.
It was in my nasal cavity.
What are you gonna do? How do you get that out? Oh my God!
Well, what happened is I can tell you what happened.
Tell them.
I'm trying to tell my buddy Sean. So what happened next is finally I blew out something out of my nose one time. And when I did that, I squeezed it around a little bit, right? Because of course you're gonna be curious. And there was some white plastic in that. Bugs. Let's just call it bugs. That's not bad.
Okay, so it's coming out.
So I had little pieces of it. I'd say half of it. And then later, about a week later, this weekend, I don't know, Thursday, Friday maybe, I did it again. Another big one. And I'm talking about big one. I'm talking about like, open up your head. Bitches got a lot to say. Boom! That's a TikTok song.
I mean, the body just doesn't like stuff in it. I guess it just
doesn't like foreign materials.
Probably trying to push.
It's processing it with the mucus sauces.
Oh my God!
I did, and then ultimately got out. Now, with that said, I appreciate your over dramatizing it because not digging for gold. I'm trying to blow it out with my breath muscles. Nose ring is MIA. Now it would be a nose dilator because usually they have the bar on them, and that's to keep them safe from not being sucked up into your windpipe. Is what I've learned. But then I had this headband on, and I've been wearing it for a few days. I had it on last night. Awful Waffle. That's Comfy Wumpies. Awful Waffles, awful Comfy Wumpies. He's I know they're funny words, right? Yeah. And then I wore this like this on the back of my head, and then like pulling my neck up. I guess I should just show you. It's not bad. Uh-oh, Mike McGettigan's here, Sean.
What?
Get on the ones and twos, bud.
Did Sean get indicted? No, Dustin's telling a gross story.
It's indicated. Isn't that indicated?
Indicted. This is indicted. If there was an A in there, it'd be indicated. I did not get indicted. Not for lack of trying. I'm very squeamish. Very, very squeamish. Dustin is telling a story that is taking me to the very envelope of what I can tolerate.
In his imagination. I'm not even like...
In my imagination. Digging for gold. You did this one already.
I just mentioned it.
Digging for gold.
So,
no.
notice how, because I have
the crayon. Did you get a crayon up there too?
No.
Nose ring is MIA. All right. That's
so
where the whole thing started.
I was wearing them like this. And then I felt like I was going deaf in this ear. And then ultimately, this was a few days ago, I was like, you know what? What if I did this?
Okay.
Because I was doing this. Because you got to pull your chin. Your chin's got to come back. It's part of nature. I don't know if you've ever seen The Simpsons and things like that where they don't have a chin. It's part of you that's supposed to have your chin backwards. And I grew up without a chin. And then I realized, I was just fat. Because I was always like, oh, look at Justin Timberlake. Oh, he has a jawline. And, I don't get one. But then I realized, I just got to lose weight. And then you sort of have one. But then ultimately, I have so much extra skin that's right unflared or from my fascia retraction.
Sure.
That this part of my face feels like it's gone down, right? Okay. So when I'm doing this, I'm always doing this and like giving it more tension over here. And ultimately, this whole half of my head, last night, I filmed it after it happened. Okay. Oh, maybe I should show that.
I don't know. Should you? Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, let's show it.
I mean, you're making me question myself.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's fine.
I don't even know for sure. Well, I'm bored again.
Dustin has lots of gross things to share.
No, I don't.
Well, I'm bored again.
Damn! Right. That's how the audience is, though. You've got to be always shocking, always entertaining, always on the ones and twos. What's happening here? What's happening there? Oh, let me make a comment. Oh, you know what I mean?
Is it possible he meant... It's a typo and he meant born again? Now he's born again?
You think he's gone back to
to the Lord?
I mean, that's huge, dude. That's a big reveal.
That's a big reveal.
That wouldn't make it boring, that's for sure.
Sean really should be taking the lead on this show.
I agree.
Oh boy.
The show has definitely lacked leadership ever since Mike left.
But I'm sure
I was the face, he was the brains, and you were the looks.
Sure. More funny.
Go.
More funny.
Well, this is more amazing, like what the body can do. You guys, maybe you're not amazed by the body, human body, but maybe I am.
It's shocking.
Oh, first of all, after all of this, I wrote this song in the moment called Face Guts.
Take space inside your face. Do we have face?
What happened?
Do we have face guts?
Like things that don't belong. And if we do, can they scoop those guts out of your face? Face guts. Like things that take space inside your face. Do we have face guts? Like things that don't belong.
So first of all, there's this new AI where it uses voices. Like, that's just a voice. Watch this. Let me choose somebody else. Watch this. Listen to your bestie sing it. All right, bestie, and go.
Take space inside your face. Do we have face guts? Like things that don't belong.
It's me.
And if we do, can they scoop those guts out of your face? Face guts. Take space inside.
Well, that's...
We have face.
Who's that?
That was me. This is
like things that don't belong. And if we do, can they scoop those guts out of your face? Face guts. Like things that take space inside your face. Do we have face guts? Like
you're starting to feel the jam of it, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see.
I'm not sure. Is this a Tic Tac thing or is this a different app?
It is on Tic Tac. Yeah.
They got.
Here's Mr. Steve. Oh,
who is that?
Face guts, like things that don't belong. And if we do, can they scoop those guts out of your face? Face guts.
So, needless to say,
so how do you do this? How do you make one of these?
So you just go on and you talk. All I did was talk. So let me go in here. I'll turn it off. Go back over here. Okay. And I'm just hitting an off button.
Okay.
Just hitting no thing.
But what is this in? Where, I mean.
So right there, because it's black, is because I was doing this in the dark.
Okay.
I turned the camera on for my 10-minute video. Oh, it's a 10-minute video. I just realized. Because I was explaining, I knew it was going to be time because I had to express what just happened.
Right.
And so I just put it on 10 minutes, and I talked 10 minutes about it.
And why does it sound like a little loop?
Hold up. Then afterwards, I was falling asleep again.
Okay.
This happened both of it like 6 a.m.
All right.
Woke up again.
So
this time I didn't turn on all the lights.
So you think you were in gamma brainwaves?
Oh, I was definitely in delta mind expansion. And you could think of anything like face guts.
All right.
You know what I mean? Just for example. So I recorded it. And then, first of all those little red things are me doing add-ons to make it make a little more sense.
Okay.
And that's why you can hear little talkovers.
Oh, all right.
Inside your face, we have face guts, like things that don't belong. And if we do, can they scoop those guts out of your face? Face guts, like things that take space inside your face.
See, I added those on because it started. When you hit record, you always have like 2 seconds where it started already. And that's why they go, record. Hi there, my name is, you got to start right when you hit record because it's digital. It just goes.
Right.
There's no delay. There's no
buddy, all right.
Well, I'm just saying back in the day when you used to use your camcorder.
Yeah.
You'd have like, and then you go, hi there. We'd have to, the dinosaurs had to wait for a couple seconds.
Sure.
No longer do you wait. So I had a first little gap at the beginning, and then I didn't, as I was singing it, didn't realize it was on the 15 seconds because I just talked for 10 minutes.
Sure.
So it was on 15 seconds,
Okay.
and cut it off, and then I'm like, I didn't get this, like things that take space up inside your face. So I added that things that.
And that's how it ends? That's
but it ends at the beginning.
That's an awful ending.
It ends at the beginning. It's a loop.
Oh, does it? All right.
Because it comes back to where that.
Then maybe you're a genius.
Space inside my face.
All right, let's hear it.
Space inside.
Take space inside your face. We have face guts.
That's the original.
That don't belong.
So I added that on top.
Can they scoop those guts out of your face? Face guts. Like things that take space inside your face. We have face guts. Like things that don't belong. And if we do, can they scoop those guts out of your face?
But it sounds just like a mess. It sounds like a mess.
Like things that take space inside your face.
It does sound like a mess.
Yeah.
This was not supposed to be viewed by anyone.
Right. Then
this was me just making it.
Then why did you show us? It's not like we found it.
But then you got interested in the voice thing.
I am interested in that.
So I then wanted to say, look, I actually layered it. So then I sang, after I was going to say layered it, then you go through and you can then pick all of these faces, all these faces. So choose one.
So this is like available with any TikTok video you do.
Any TikTok video you do. You go over here. Let me hit save. You go over here and hit this microphone. And this pops up. And then you can record like I have.
Okay.
Getting a little wound up. I realize this is all you gotta do. This is what you just saw. That's what I do inside my head.
Okay.
It gets wound up. A cord. Ladies will know when you're blow drying your hair.
Whoa. It's a little sexist.
You're saying ladies ain't got hair?
I mean, why would ladies know?
Because ladies ain't got male patron baldness.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Male patron, bruh.
All right. I'm just saying, buddy.
Do you need some water?
Yeah, I totally do.
I totally could tell. So, because we're friends, that's why.
Mm-hmm. So she's gonna give me.
Do we have face guts? The things that don't belong. And if they do, we have face guts. Can they take those things out of the face? Can they scoop all over the place? Face guts. Like, I would have never came up with face guts.
But you did come up with face guts.
Because I was in sleep mode. So then you just pick one. Pick one. You got Marty. You got Varsity, Bestie, Mr. Goody. You got Bay, Cupid, Townie, Darling, Angelina.
Yeah, no, I got you, buddy.
But then you also got this. A sousaphone. And sousaphone, go. You can hear the melody, right? Cat. It's all meows. Face guts.
Is it accurate translation? Is it an accurate
I mean, I don't
translation?
know how to speak cat. Chipmunk. Flute.
And if we do, can they scoop those guts out of your face? Face guts.
Yeah, it's not very chipmunky, is it?
Take space inside your face.
All right, one more.
Like things that don't belong. And if we do, can they scoop those guts out of your face? Face guts. Like things that take space inside your
So ultimately, I played around with those last night. Those are fun.
I didn't hear flute. I wanted to hear flute.
Flute. I did show you sousaphone, but here's flute. It's that fast.
That sounds a little
Sounds sousaphone-ish.
All right. I thought is this sousaphone? Because you already did.
I did, but that's flute.
That's flute. That's an awful flute.
Here's helium.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's what you're used to hearing from chipmunks.
Yeah.
Chipmunks now gone down a level
See, I
to
don't like
mid-range.
I don't like the chipmunks. They're chipmunks.
The chipmunk has gone up to a new levelization called helium.
Face, brains, looks.
That's giant. Face guts.
Dustin? We're moving on, Dustin.
If you say so, I'm going to save that one, though.
I think that...
and now that I know it's a 10-minute video, I'm not going to show it.
Right.
Because it's me talking about it.
No, we shouldn't.
And now that I've said it's a 10-minute video, so then you go next, and then you go like this, Sean. Anything you do...
Are you preventing me from reading this comment? Is that what's going on?
Oh, go ahead. No, I didn't realize. See?
Face, brains, looks. I think Sean and I were all of those.
Wait a second. That's a him and I bit. Because we always do the high five bit, and then I just failed. I just pulled that on him.
The human body is gross. I'm ashamed to have one.
Come here. Come here. Come here, awful waffles.
You
awfully waffly waffle man. Come here. I'll give you a hug.
There is a lot of grossness involved, though. There's a lot.
Pumpy pumpies. Pumpy cumpy.
Look at this.
We play golf, and I tease him because his name's Comfort Noise, and I started going, "Oh, come here, cumpy wumpies." It's real stupid. The kind of thing you do to your friends while you're playing Papa golf. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now you're just mad. Now he's just swinging past the hand. Afraid I'm going to pull out. Like a Charlie Brown. You feel like you're in a Charlie Brown state right now? Come here, bud.
Series the
so
rap
after,
name. Yeah,
real quick, for you, after you record something and you play around, maybe you're still like, I don't know, dude.
All right.
Why does anything matter in the world?
Nothing really matters.
So what I'm going to do is go to next and then hit drafts. I'm just going to put another one in my drafts. It's another one for the homies. For after I pass, so they can go back through my drafts and see how I'm a genius. Did I go too hard on the ass part? I just feel like
maybe a little hard on the genius.
I was trying to rhyme ass.
Right. No, it was fine, buddy. It was
Hold
fine.
up.
Hold up. Oh no, don't.
So that one moved, and then it cracked. So there's a whole thing in the back that just widened. It went like this. But ultimately, this whole thing, I imagined it going down because I didn't use my hands. So I imagined it going down, my neck going up, and this going up. And I imagined that and did it with my muscles. And boy, oh boy, I'm telling you what, my whole, I feel great. How about that? How about I feel
Dina's
great?
here. Look, Dina.
Dina's!
Not really sure she joined at the right time, though. There's never a wrong time for
Boom.
you to join, Dina.
You just nailed it.
All times to join are wrong. Mike.
Mike, you are the winner today of Jokes on the Hilarious Show.
Look out the weekend. AI Dustin is coming for your job.
Ooh, I'm coming for your job. And I can see that it's in your touch. touch. Oh, doobie doo, doobie doo, doobie doobie doo, doobie. That's The Weeknd. I added The Weeknd song.
Okay. All right.
Changed up the lyrics.
That might be true, Mike. I don't know about that.
So anyway, this is a revelation for me, right here.
Okay. That's great.
It's a whole new level of, I know, a whole new level of crazy. Okay. But a whole new level of healing and comfort, bud.
All right.
On a heart to heart, I'm talking right now. This is the thing that maybe people have accused me of in the past, of not being vulnerable, of not opening up my heart to heart. Heart to heart, this feels better. This feels right.
Do you remember?
This feels.
Do you remember a show on TV called Heart to Heart?
Yep.
With Robert Wagner.
There's also a song
Stephanie
called
Powers.
that right now. That's out right now by Mark DeMille. Mark.
I liked that show.
I can't remember his last name right now.
But Dina's positive and has hope. That checks out.
Dina, Bobino. So we played Papa Golf last night, and that was fun.
Meltdown Island is where hope goes to melt.
Come on in, bring your hope,
Amen.
And we'll melt it down to coins. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Crazy Larry's Coin Conversion Land.
Dustin, if you miss me so much, why don't you replace me with an AI?
Believe me, Mike, I wish I could. But AI's like, I don't want to just explain things to you that you could Google.
No wonder Sean looks like he was indicted. He's been trying to keep smiling while you yell face guts at him.
It's not yelling. It's just face guts. It's singing. With passion.
Green game over. Text green game over. Too much face guts.
That's an emoji.
Yep. All right.
It's an emoji.
My face hurts now. Face guts.
I was hoping that it would go over the line. You know how they say 3's a magic number, and then like 9, and then 12, but then it goes bad for a while. But then 21 again, it gets funny again.
Yeah. No, that's a mathematical formula.
So I was trying to get to that 21. It was difficult. Because you got to go through 14, 15, 16, 17. You got to go through all these other numbers of saying it. Until it gets to that magic funny again moment. It's very...
The dynamic is Sean tries to keep the show on track. Dustin uses everything possible to stop that from happening.
No.
Yeah, actually...
What? Living life?
He's cracked the code.
Living life?
I think Mike's cracked the code.
Well, this is what it was when he was here. I just didn't think I don't think he figured out this math equation fast enough.
Oops. All yelling.
I'm sorry. I can talk softer like this. Hi there.
All right, we're caught up. So you let the madness resume.
I got no madness. See, it's just living life. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to derail. It's not like I'm some sort of chemical company.
Yeah. You got any TikToks you want to show, buddy?
I mean, there is this one lady that I love.
Your TikTok in review.
There is one lady I love.
All right, let's see it, buddy.
I just don't know if I can go around watching TikTok. Like, people might be like, what are you doing?
It's one of the more popular segments of the show.
It is?
I mean, according to the numbers that I've seen.
What number? You've been doing analytics behind my back, bro?
Yeah. Private contractors analytics.
Oh, this is bed. This is you, Andy, in bed analytics. I'm not allowed over. What am I about to show you?
Maybe. One day.
That's sweet.
But Dustin speaks.
What is her name?
But when Dustin speaks softly, I'm not sure he's being genuine.
It's
kind of weird, to be honest.
It is.
Aren't we all?
I'm sexy George Washington.
Why don't you just look for the ones? Did you send it to me, buddy?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I'll be honest with you, I got a little sensitive. I think I've been oversending, especially during the TikTok thing. So I think I stopped sending as many to people, trying to be conscious sharer, trying to consciously uncouple my sharing from humans. It's not a hermit mode. It's not me trying to retreat. It's me trying to not be annoying with videos.
All right.
And the love that I have for other human beings by sharing what I've found to be amazing, maybe.
But I was thinking,
you son of a gun,
that if you do continue to send them to me,
then we can talk about
then
them
that's
as
our
well.
year in review too. I mean,
We can
right?
review, yeah. I mean, we can review.
We can review, but also at the end of the year, when we were talking about doing a year in review.
Oh, this one I sent you because it is a year in review. This one is.
All right.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
And making some predictions. In a press conference from decades ago, Kathy O'Brien started dropping truth bombs like crazy and making some predictions for the future. And it seems like those predictions are becoming more relevant. Check this shit out.
And these criminals in control of our country as well claim to be gods, demons, and aliens. J. Bennett Johnston then showed me through his office at General Dynamics a then top secret stealth.
It's got a little bit of that.
Here was this triangular stealth that wasn't in any of the school books, wasn't being talked about anywhere, wasn't out in the newspapers or anything else. It was being withheld. It was still a top secret weapon system. But I saw this triangular stealth. It looked like a spaceship to me. I'd never seen anything like that. And everything that J. Bennett Johnston was doing and he was involved in certainly was alien to me. So it was easy for me to accept the idea that what was happening was in fact being perpetrated by aliens. I'm not saying that there's no such thing as aliens. That would be foolish of me to even say anything like that at all. But what I am saying is that it was my experience that these were people claiming to be aliens. I know for a fact that the plan is to make all of us feel totally helpless. That what's happening is beyond our realm to affect because we've been taken over by aliens.
Boy, that feels like that stuff's happening right now.
That our Independence Day is dawning.
That must have been when that movie Independence Day was out.
So beware of that. Understand that those criminals have been keeping information and technology from us under their blanket of national security. They are 25 years ahead of us at least, technologically. Can you imagine what they've got now? 25 years ahead. What's happened that you're aware of in the last 25 years? Microwave ovens. We've got computerization, and they've had access to all of that to continue their own advancements. They're way ahead. So when they say it's aliens, and they show us some incredible technology.
And I also realized her age, and then I found her somewhat attractive. I'm like, oh no, I'm getting old.
Totally helpless.
Like there's just a certain age where I wouldn't have thought she was attractive, and now I'm like,
superstition begins where knowledge leaves off. And they have been keeping knowledge from us for a long time. People have all kinds of belief systems. And I'm sure each and every one of you has various and different belief systems as well.
I do.
Regardless of what your belief system is, it is imperative that you know that these criminals are people. They are within our realm to affect. They need to be held accountable for their actions and their crimes against humanity.
No.
So what was that about?
Basically saying...
And who was she?
I don't know. I didn't do any research into it, but I do know this.
I don't know if that's a credible source or...
Well, what I'm saying is she does sound a little crazy. But then she goes into saying all that other stuff about how... Look,
I think it's inappropriate to say crazy.
Well, guess what? Then quit calling me crazy. Look, it says Project Blue Beam and Mind Control, Kathy O'Brien.
So who's Kathy O'Brien?
That's a very good question.
So what is this saying, that the government is withholding technology from us?
Well, no, that even when she saw the stealth bomber, when she was introduced to it.
Did we have stealth bombers in the 80s?
That's just it, bud. When she saw it, this is the 90s. When she saw it, they were like, oh, yeah, whatever. Okay. So they had already moved on to other technologies, and now they're showing us this. So they're already 20 years before they start revealing things. So some of these aliens and things that are popping up now, that could be whatever.
feel like microwaves came out in the 70s, though. Why would she say microwave ovens in the 90s?
Microwave ovens. I don't think she did. Did she?
Yeah, she did. She was like, we've had all these technologies like microwave ovens. How much have we seen in the last 20 years? Microwave ovens.
Maybe it was earlier.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. I think
here's the one I was looking for. This is the one I love.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Brown.
Oh, and I'm Professor Julia Morris.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Brown.
And so am I. And I'm Kylie Minogue's body double, Julia Morris. And I'm the thinking man's Angelina Jolie, plus-size model / actor Julia Morris. And I'm Grammy Award winner Julia Morris. And this is Sharon. And I'm Bikini Girl and Mensa member, Victoria's Secret Angel and part-time parachute. I'm former child star, Ages and Evergreen. All too recent meat tray winner, octuple threat, part woman, part hyena, super shy but pushing through it 7-time
Super shy but pushing through it.
female impersonator. And Mrs. Dr. Chris Brown. Well, at least that's how it goes in my dress. Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Brown.
And I'm Julie Morris.
Hey, I am a Mardi Gras wrapped in some sort of fabulous frog scenario. And I'm Shaniqua Slouquell, Bethany Leanne Rhymes, Destiny Jasmania, but also known as Julia.
God, I love her so much. I don't know why.
And I'm not legally allowed to talk about who I am. Julia, honey badger, because I don't give a... I'm nasty. What have I got to eat all week, Cobra?
I'm a honey badger.
And I'm the woman that he thinks is his mother. Beloved Australian comedian and broadcaster Julian Morrow. And I'm Julian Morris. I'm the kind of funny bottle is was basic on my fantastica. Apparently I'm legally required to stay at least 500 meters away from him.
Isn't she just glorious?
She is delightful. However, you jumped to that before we even finished.
Oh, did we?
About that
Well,
person.
to be fair, we don't know who that other person is. I felt like
let's see what
I
the
feel like all the
Islanders
science
have
was
to
in
say.
on her, and that we.
Let's see what the Islanders have to say about it.
right.
Independence Day was actually about aliens sharing love through their love lasers. Their love was just too strong. Sometimes love is just too strong.
I'm warming up with a nice cup of.
Who was she? I don't know. Seems credible to me. Yes. Leave it to Dina to sum it up perfectly.
Mike, something.
Oh, here's another one.
Summarizer.
I didn't do any research on the tiny phone video that no one could hear on YouTube.
Oh!
All right. Why can you not? Why? I mean, we've got the technology. We've done it before. Why can't you just show it and have us both on the screen at the same time?
Because I'm hiding the technology. I'm a criminal
Like
hiding the
aliens.
technology from people.
Oh my gosh.
From the human
You're
race.
not going to show it now, are you?
Which part? I'm just getting there so in case it's one of those things you want to.
Oh, all right.
Because it's you never know. If it's something you want to, then all of a sudden, then what? Then I'm the bad guy for not pulling it up.
No, you're not the bad guy.
Now, to be fair to Mike, he is right.
Yes.
I didn't realize you couldn't hear it. Because remember Face Guts? And I thought we were all hearing it.
Face Guts.
Yeah, you do.
Face
You remember.
Guts.
You remember.
No, I don't actually remember the melody. I remember that.
Face Guts.
I remember that.
Face Guts. You got a face and I got some guts of Face Guts. Face Guts.
I remember.
Where's the rest of the message?
That mess at the end.
Which mess?
The mess, that cacophony at the end of it.
There was a cacophonies.
So, what are you looking for now? You're looking for.
I'm looking for Sean Hanlon. Do you see you?
No, I don't see me. And
It's only showing me so many people.
That's crazy.
Isn't it weird?
Yeah.
There it is.
I am. No content.
Yeah. Now, how does that feel when you see it? How does that feel? When you saw that, how did you feel right then? Because I can tell you how it felt to hear it.
All right.
Seemed a bit shocking to hear out loud.
I mean, you told me how important the first video is, and so it puts a lot of pressure on.
It's important, but it's also, as long as we know that it is, it's like, let's get into that now. Let's unpack that.
No, I mean, I don't know even where to start. I mean, I do know where to start. I mean, it's just that I judge everything.
And that's why you just throw it in your things.
So, but that contradicts your previous statement of your first 5 videos are very important.
They are, but at the same time, this right here, oh wait, I should show people. I feel like we're having an experience without others. And it's like, I've learned you should never have an experience that you aren't also sharing with a community. But this right here, there's no content right here.
I see it.
Let me see if I zoom in on it. Yeah, right here.
You bastard.
This was the area I'm out.
Well, it's because there's too much pressure. There's too much pressure on it.
We could do one right now.
It's too much pressure. It's not going to be good.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Not good enough for the first one.
Guy, sometimes the first one throw away.
Don't even start. Don't even, no, you just said it. You said
it's very important. It's very important that you get it out there.
You said previously that it's the most important
thing because guess what? Until you put one foot on the ground, you ain't walking.
She's probably the alien seeing a microwave for the first time. Dina, you're delightful. Dina Lightful. Dina Lightful. She is named Dina, and she is
delightful. No mess on the end of that one.
Nope. Thank you for holding the phone slightly. Thank you for holding the phone slightly off the screen with audio that's too hard to follow. Oh boy!
I can admit it when I'm wrong. And okay, so this one time
Kara is just getting here.
You have missed absolutely nothing so far.
You've missed a good roasting of our friend DUSTiN.
Thank you.
From the Islanders,
Lady Julia,
some great zingers from
Morris,
some great zingers from Mike and Dina.
And I'm pretty sure we could show these
teaming on him
because here's the funny thing is I know it's YouTube, but it's also Australia. So you know what I mean. So maybe they don't have the same rules.
Well, Australia's no rules, just right?
No rules, just
I'm
right.
Dr. Chris Brown.
And I'm the teen sensation, Julia Morris. And I'm Julia Morris's autobiographer, Julia Morris. Overly handy yoga instructor. Lady in the streets, freak in the tweeds. Victoria Beckham's replacement.
Man, not Julia Morris.
Prime time mime.
She's got so much razzmatazz.
And I'm bird woman, Julia Morris. And I'm an artist impression of Julia Morris.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Brown.
And I'm Julia Morris. What? And I'm just honoured to be nominated. I'm Julia Morris. Spoonerism enthusiast, Julia Jaris. And I, Julia Morris, insist on doing all of my own stunts. Oh, God! And I'm Spanish heartthrob, Julio Morines. Woo! And I'm one part Julia, two parts Morris. Oh, sorry to you guys, that's I'm Julia Morris. Oh, QC, OBE, ADHD. Wait, what? My identity has to be suppressed to protect the innocent. Until the mothership comes and takes me back to my home planet, I'll keep pretending to be Julia Morris. And I'm Julia Morris. Or am I? And I'm the small island nation of Julia Morris. These are atolls. I'm extreme digital weather station, Julia Morris. Oh, cloudy. Oh, my goodness. And I'm the artist formerly known as Julia Morris. And I don't kiss and tell. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm Julia Morris. And I'm the reason they locked the stationery cupboard. Seriously, very reformed kleptomaniac, Julia Morris. Pop that in my bag, will you? I'm international woman, Julia Morris, and this is my day. Yeah, that was us before. Which one are you?
This one. You're the one.
Yes, and I am freelance nudist, just taking some time off. I'm Julia Morris.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Brown.
Hello, I'm former television host. Sorry, that is so wrong. I'm performer and television host, Julia Morris.
Oh, I'm Dr. Chris Brown.
And I'm the team. Julia Morris can't make it today, so I'm her last-minute replacement.
Hi, I'm Dr. Christ Brown.
And I'm Judas Morris. Give us a kiss. Mumford's only daughter, former senior royal human meerkat launching station, world saliva finger painting champion.
I literally watched her for hours,
Julia
dude.
buffering. Morris. And I'm the always original Dr. Chris Brown, who I am is actually none of your business. I own a minivan with blacked out windows, but do not ask me why. I am the warm breath of a stranger on your neck.
Now watch this one. This is
Take a secret photo of the Taskmaster without them knowing.
You must bring your secret photo to the record of episode 9.
Most impressive secret photo wins.
This actually has a story behind it.
Oh.
So I went onto your Instagram and I realised
He's a
that you're
tough
on
crowd.
tour
He's a
with
tough crowd.
Hardys. And about
No
a
more
week
face cuts.
after I got the task, you were in
But
Tasmania.
also, no more.
So I went out to Melbourne Airport.
This is hilarious.
I was like, ooh, I wonder if this is Tom.
Like
I'm like, no, that's not Tom.
So their
I was
job
like,
is
you know
to
what?
get
I wonder
a-
if this is Tom. Oh, no, that's not Tom. Is that Tom?
best
No,
picture they
that is
can of
that is
them.
not Tom. So then I'm like, well, maybe you've flown the night before and I've missed my opportunity. So I went through security and then I found him.
Oh, that's me.
Here he goes. So then it doesn't end there, my friend. I then
Watch his
followed
reaction.
you.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Look at him. He's like, oh my God. He got all the things. He got a ticket to go wherever he's going. Got her little, like right there's her little stamp.
So this was the look out the front while you were waiting for your car. Oh, yeah, no, you're not happy. Your car was taking ages. I'm like, I am a much bigger star. Then I followed Tom to his hotel.
Come on, stop this dude.
There was a lot of adrenaline going on that day, and I thought, he's up in his room now, and I don't want to blow it, so what I'm going to do is go and take a nice photo of myself with the task outside your theatre, which I did.
And then they're home. Pretty great. Isn't she pretty great?
Pretty great.
She's pretty great. Hi, Kara.
Okay, we heard the face cuts. We heard.
Take a secret photo of the taskmaster without them knowing.
Anyway, Julie Morris is out there if you guys want to find her. She's amazing and funny, and I love her. You're up.
The hot topic today is face cuts. Has been so far.
Face guts.
Face guts. Uh-oh.
Do we have any guts? And can they scoop those guts out?
We're desperately trying to get away from face guts. Please don't.
Now I realize it's a hit song. You guys are making this a hit song.
It is. Hey everyone, we saw this.
We got us all gloves. He liked gloves.
Now it's a Tic Tac slideshow. Very good. The Tic Tac action. Somebody said Tic Tac. That's right. Mike, your standards are way too high.
That's why he quit the show.
What
That's
did
why he's
you
like, I'm walking away.
expect when you showed up today?
I'm retiring early.
Damn it.
He walked away while he was on top, Tina. I mean, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
When it's because I'm still a hot mess. It's not like I've gotten any better.
I only
No,
have
I
boxing
should.
gloves. Carol only has
No, I
boxing
should have gotten
gloves.
better. I think that's his point. I think Mike's point is you should have.
Yes, I think that is his point. Those Brits should have loved their 8 frames per second video. for all the video techies in the crowd.
I don't get it.
Right, exactly.
Because I'm the face.
I have winter gloves.
Made of merino
wool. I have leather gardening gloves, along with slightly more flexible gardening gloves.
Oh, Mr. Gardener.
I
Guess what my last name is.
It's an important skill to have going into the apocalypse, to be sure. I also have some medical gloves for cleaning and working.
You see that new Rob Lowe show with his son?
The glove conversation is the most interesting content on this show.
Just because you were in on it. Just because he had something to say. Then it's the most interesting.
I mean, did you hear face guts?
Face guts.
No, I love gloves.
Nice.
I love gloves.
I have a love glove.
Easy.
It's a glove for your penis.
Easy.
Which part? Julia Morris, okay.
All right.
What is it? Talk about it, bud.
We're caught up on comments. Now you can show us another video to restart comments again.
I see.
See how that works?
Well, too bad it's
All
6 o'clock.
Oh boy, is it post time already?
Well, this is everybody's favorite part of the show. This is part of the show where we come together and we slightly put on our judges' robes. We fasten our little clip-on ties. Yep. You started watching that?
No, I did not start watching.
Okay.
Wait, Perry Mason we talking about?
You know what it is, though. You know what it is.
You know what it is. It's on the old radar.
It's just so good.
All right.
Because you're like, I didn't watch Perry Mason. I didn't watch all those Perry Masons. Like in the whatever they were. 70s, 80s, who knows. But
50s?
That don't matter.
60s?
I don't know. But that don't matter because this one is before all that. And it's how he got to wherever Oh, one more question, please. Oh, give me a cigar, say, fella.
Is that Columbo? Is that?
I think so. I think so.
One more question. Is it that
pretty
giveaway?
good.
Rose to Dina. What about gloves for your face cuts? Rose to Dina for her dingers.
I have head
her
gloves.
Multiple zingers. Her zinger dingers.
Zinger dingers. I have, look, I got wigs. Is that a head of skull glove?
Great work today, Dina.
I love gloves. Man,
I love gloves. Sam,
you're very,
I got
very...
a rose for his passion. Give me a rose for his passion.
I'd like to go ahead and start
gloves.
off Roses and Thorns. Welcome to Roses and Thorns. This is the show where we give each other roses and thorns.
Didn't we say this already?
Well, we didn't get all the way through it. You guys keep distracting me.
All right. Well, we're distracting you.
Ultimately, we give roses for positivity, things we want to see again on the show. Mm-hmm. We give thorns to things that were maybe not the best. Maybe things that we could work on for next time. Maybe should be removed like a thorn from your side, removed and discarded. Let's say with gloves on.
With gloves on.
We're going to be doing some surgical roses and thorns.
Roses and thorns, roses and thorns. Roses and thorns, roses and thorns.
Thank you.
I accept the rose. Thank you. And it's deserved.
Thank you.
Sam Coker. I'm interested in getting
Here, listen.
Articulate. No, I don't want to listen.
Well, you may get scared now. All right, it's over. I can't.
Okay, all right.
But it's the whole thing's moving. I can feel it move.
I'm interested in getting some articulated finger extension gloves. I don't understand what those are.
For when your fingers become hot dog fingers, like in that movie.
Articulated.
Everything at once, all time, everywhere, all things in fingers with the gun, hot dog. Floppy. They call it floppy fingers. That's what you need gloves for sometimes.
I mean, something like a finger extension to make your fingers longer. Right? That's what I read.
Articulated fingers.
It's the articulated part that I don't really.
Yeah, like I don't. I guess I mumble, and that's why I always blame you for mumbling because you do. But I also mumble, so I try to get it off of me.
Totes.
But I don't articulate, so I don't even know for sure what that.
I don't even think that's what he's talking about, though. I think that's the style of glove, an articulated.
I don't think so.
Finger extension glove. Yes, it is.
All right, I'll let you have this one.
It's not a zing. It's not as that one comment isn't a zinger to you, except for the fact that he's contributing to the content that he thinks is most interesting to the show. So in a way, it is a zinger. But I digress. Here's an opportunity, Rose, to Tom Schultz. For commenting in the dark over on Dustin Gardner's channel.
Thank you, Tom Schultz.
Rose to Tom Schultz. You nominated. I don't know if you can nominate yourself for.
It's too late. You're already getting all kinds of roses. Rose, Tom Schultz. Rose.
But
Tom Schultz.
Just by talking about his commitment to the show and commenting,
Rose.
He deserves.
Deservedly.
But he didn't have to nominate himself. Just
because you know why, though? If you don't squeak up, no one will give you oil.
No. Because the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Squeaky!
I think that's what my mixed metaphor friend Dustin is.
Thank you.
Nice. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Are fingerless gloves still considered gloves? Fair question. They're
called grippers. I bet they're called grippers and not gloves.
Why? Because why would they be called grippers? Because the one place that's ungloved.
Gaffs. They're called gaffers. Like, what is that thing? Best boy in a movie or something?
Best boy.
A gaffer. Like
a
gaffer.
I
bet they don't. I think they don't have fingers on their
the
gloves.
Gaffers are electricians.
Exactly. So you got to have your fingers to do the electricity parts.
All right.
But you don't want to get dirt all over your palms. Palms sweaty, mom spaghetti. You know what I'm saying?
Are monster gloves what you put on when you want to appear to have the hands of a monster?
Oh, like the Hulk's fist?
Right.
Or like one of those, we're number one. We're number ones at the games of sports.
I will look them up on Amazon.
You can. You don't have to. Don't.
I'm just out of curiosity.
He's giving you homework. Don't.
I'm curious. I mean, with my ADHD, chances are I would have forgotten about it, well before.
Good. I just don't want you to feel that pressure.
Roses to gloves, yes.
Rose!
Roses. Okay. I think Sam's...
Is he whelping us? Is he whelping us with his okay?
He is whelping us. Andrew Dice Clay, official. Are fingerless gloves still considered gloves?
That is, he does wear them.
Yeah.
And I think they even have like little rhinestones or like little spikes on them.
So is the question answered by Andrew Dice Clay?
Official?
At his official
I
site?
think it is. I think they're considered gloves. Now, why is the main thing? Because you can't put a condom on and have holes in it.
Right. I got a thorn for myself for being very squeamish when you were telling that story about the
I accept your
thing that
apology.
ended up in your nasal
I accept
cavity.
your thorn, and I accept your apology. Let's get it up there for the people to see. Take a picture like we're on that show from the 50s where they always pose for pictures. What's it called? Perry Mason!
What?
That show. Because they pose for pictures like...
I don't know. The name Fingerless Gloves has the name gloves in it, so I would say they're gloves. It's a very logical person.
Mr. I think I know everything about
a rose to Mike, not only for his zingers,
but also he was the brain.
His criticisms were harsh, but true.
We're a scarecrow of a show.
Right. Scarecrow. Wait, I think you're mixing another one.
If I only had a brain, and everyone knows I have brain traumas.
There are those finger condoms for cuts and stuff.
Hello from Dallas, Texas.
I don't think they are gloves. Hello from Dallas, Texas.
Daniel Martinez, come on. Daniel Martinez. Oh, Daniel Martinez. Oh. Everybody down, gloving it up, and you gotta go bum. Martinez.
Hello, Dallas.
Danielle.
Headquarters for Comerica Bank.
Danielle Martinez!
I think
it's Danielle, not Daniel.
Then it says Daniel, though. It does. To be fair to you, it says Daniel. Look
Okay.
up glovelets.
But that's
right now.
What are they? Lady gloves?
I don't know. Does it take me to like a real disgusting porn site?
Yeah, I bet. Like with I bet they're like condoms things. Am I the only one that keeps doing that joke?
Glovelets. Glovelets are the fingerless gloves, so they are.
They're not gloves though. They're gloves.
But they're glovelets. But it's all in the glove.
I
family.
wrote a novel. Oh, you wrote a novella?
It's all in the glove.
It's not
family.
the same thing as a novel though.
And while I'm here, I may as well look.
I mean, we might as well ask. What's his name? Sam, are you still here, Sam, or did you okay us? Did you whelp us and go? Because we call it whelps. Whelp. We've said it all. Got to go.
Articulated finger gloves.
But I wish Sam would weigh in.
Oh, all right.
Sam brought up all this BS about these gloves, and now he ain't even gonna weigh in and let us know about glovelets.
There's the articulated finger glove extensions. So they're the finger extensions.
And then you put gloves over that?
No, it's just the glove is what goes over your hand with
see.
the extensions on it.
Let me see.
Very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff.
Like you're a robot person? These are almost like, what's his name? What's his name when his fingers?
Edward Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yes.
And he can't wear gloves.
All right. Gloves.
I just feel like the person who brought up gloves has left, and here we are still gloving it up.
Gloving an elevator.
Come on! Gloving it up when I'm going down.
Gloves, noun, are a covering for the hand worn for protection against cold or dirt and typically having separate parts for each finger and the thumb.
Well, that's how I try to express people that whenever I take my hands, like they go, how does your head feel? And I go, you ever had a winter glove and you ever pull your hand out of that winter glove and all the fingers come out, the stuffing? Oh, yeah. And then you go, and then later you forget about it because you just throw that glove down, right? You're like, oh, I'm cold. I got to take my boots off or whatever. But then you later, now it's an emergency because the dog's got to go out.
Right.
And it's still cold out. So you go to put that glove on and now all your fingers is out. And you then go,
it's a mess.
You get your hand in, then you got to go.
Why wouldn't you just turn it right side out before you put it on? Like do like a.
Because you can't with those gloves. We're talking about those old school winter gloves. Is that what you used to do?
What? That's what I do, yeah.
Well, I can't turn my head inside out, so you've ruined my metaphor.
All right. I mean, your metaphor was questionable to begin with, probably.
Was it?
Love y'all already, and only been here for 1 minute.
Come on, Daniel!
Well, says Mike McGettigan.
How dare he?
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger cut it up one
was that
time.
who you're talking
Movie
about, Freddy
Man.
Krueger or Edward Scissorhands? Also, Freddy Krueger and Edward Scissorhands. Those are two.
Why haven't they ever done a collab?
Yeah, right. You think
Freddy Krueger couldn't let
Edward
somebody
Scissorhands?
like all of a sudden like you'd be like Johnny Depp. Like if Johnny Depp was in that movie, what is it called? Something on Elm Street. Yeah. Like if Johnny Depp was on Nightmare on Elm Street, and then they came into, and then all of a sudden, here come a Freddy Krueger's, right?
Yeah.
Scrapity scraping.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Freddy Krueger goes poof, and then all of a sudden there's like 20, like being John Malkovich, but with Edward Scissorhands.
Or
to Johnny Depp, if he's in that movie. That's what I'm.
Another possibility is that Edward Scissorhands moves to Elm Street, and so whenever he falls asleep, he has to fight Freddy Krueger, but he also has the scissor hands. So it's a fair fight.
Can we throw a Predator in there or a Jason somewhere?
I don't know. Maybe you're doing too much, but maybe you're
fair
trying
enough.
too
Fair
hard.
enough. That's a number 2. I hear you.
Whoa! Who'd have thunk that gloves would be such an expensive topic? I mean,
clearly Sam, who left us gloveless.
That's what Meltdown Island's all about. We talk these things through
and explode together like a family should.
Yes.
Hi there, family. Guess what? I just adopted you. Will you take care of me now?
All right then. Well,
Mommy. Well, no, really.
Corporations are not people, Dustin.
That's right, Sean. But yet our Supreme Court turns their back on us like this, like we're a bad dog, and they go, corporations are people. It's not corruption if senators buy stock market stuff. No, your vaginas can't have fun. I was being the Supreme Court. I don't think those things. I was acting. Thank you.
Awful Waffle points out that Johnny Depp is already in Nightmare on Elm Street, and now that Awful Waffle mentions it, I believe that's true.
I don't think he is.
I think he is. I think it was like
he plays pirates, dude.
No, but way back when he was in the 80s, he was a teenager when they were doing these movies.
Then why didn't they throw in Johnny fucking Scissorfingers?
Because he wasn't Edward Scissorhands yet. He didn't become Edward Scissorhands till the 90s, man.
So you're saying he came out with other movies after this was like his first movie or something?
Johnny.
Does he wear gloves?
Was Johnny Depp in Nightmare on Elm Street? I just didn't want to type all that stuff in.
Dude, I use speak to text all the time.
Johnny Depp is in Nightmare on Elm Street. That's right. Great.
That's not Johnny Depp.
Yes, it is. Look at you can see it in his face. You see Johnny Depp in there. Yes.
Is that a wig he's wearing? Because he's got he's got heavy wig hair.
It was the 80s, man. That's what all of our hair looked like, man.
Now mine looks like this.
Oh boy. This whole concept just started off a whole bunch of things.
See, Mike. Usually, when Mike whelps, that's when the show just takes off.
Can Wolverine be involved in those films? Maybe in the trilogy. Maybe if Wolverine also moves to Elm Street, and then
we got a whole new neighborhood.
Edwards, yeah.
Well, Nightmare on Elm Street, number whatever. This is a whole new neighborhood. This ain't the neighborhood of your grandpapa. Nope, we got Wolverines, we got Deadpools, we got Edward Scissorhandses.
The absence of interesting topics does not make for an absence of interest.
Let me think of this. Say it again.
The absence of interesting topics.
First of all, we lost topics when we started talking about gloves.
Right.
Go ahead.
Well, gloves was our topic.
Go ahead.
The absence of interesting topics. So
I can't even do the bit.
Does not make for an absence of interest. I think it's a comment on gloves because it's not a really interesting topic, but it did make for an interesting conversation.
Oh, I hear it. So it's not necessarily him putting me down. Maybe this is a different kind of tone.
While he is very good at putting you down, I don't believe
he's the best at it.
I don't believe this is.
Let's not remove the crown. He's the best at it.
I mean, not just you. He can get in. He can get in good zingers.
Why do you think I asked him to do the show in the first place? I was like, if anybody can keep up with me, or only one person I know. And it's not this guy.
I tread cautiously because you never know when he's going to lose his venom.
Yeah, venoms. Yes.
I swear, if they make a movie like that We have to get paid. LOL. I agree, Daniel Martinez.
Pay us, bitches of Hollywood. Bitches of Hollywood. Bitches of Hollywood. Hey, would you ever want to go out with me? Bitches of Hollywood. Bitches of Hollywood. I didn't know it was going to be a pop love song when it started. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, going out with me? What are we talking about?
He is.
He is.
Johnny Depp.
He is. Oh,
I imagine that.
Oh, it saved us! I saved the show.
That was his big break. That was his big break. He gets sucked into the bed with the pool with the blood geyser. That's right.
Pool blood geyser.
The blood geyser.
Betty Tim, not Betty.
Confirmed by Dina. Confirmed by
Glenn.
Kara.
How many Glenn?
Why is Deadpool involved though?
Because I guess said Wolverine, and then my brain connected that.
I don't
to
think
the new movie.
Deadpool. I don't think Deadpool is involved.
Deadpool though would be it because
does Deadpool have knives in his fingers?
No.
I think
he can't be murdered. He can't be killed though.
I mean, either can Captain Marvel. I mean, one of Captain Marvel.
Well, neither can Wolverine necessarily.
I'm just saying, people that it's going to be a
can
fair
Edward
fight.
Scissorhands?
Edward Scissorhands can die. Yes.
Is he immortal though?
He dies at the end of the movie.
Oh, he does.
Actually,
spoiler alert. The fuck, dude.
I do not. I don't remember. I'm only joking. I don't remember if he dies at the end.
I'm not Andy laying in your bed. You don't have to ruin everything.
I don't.
That was how we called back to the beginning of the show, but then I got real mean. I'm sorry.
Dude, I watch a million horror movies, and you didn't even let me answer. Cry.
To be fair to your crying, Sam came in and blew up the show, which I like to give a thorn now. Don't come in and blow up a show.
I give him a rose.
Well, every rose has its thorn, and Sam was our rosy thorn for today.
Government stay out of our vaginas.
Get out of there, vagina haters.
I want Dustin to
I
get
think
rich
they're
on
vagina
YouTube.
haters.
All right. Probably.
They want to blow them up with babies. Think about it. Think about it. Think about how you love.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for doing that.
That's for him because
I love that bit.
I did that to make up for the Andy bit. I think I sang your song.
Sam Coker gets a rose from. So that's 2 roses to 1 thorn.
I like.
So
Guess what? Mike McGettigan. Mike McGettigan gets a rose. McGettigan gets a rose from me.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Because I gave him a rose for zinging you so many times so effectively.
Wait. No, I didn't give a rose for that.
But you're giving him a rose for his other contributions.
For being Mr. Brainiacs.
He's
coming in and making me laugh today.
He's a brainiac. He
makes me laugh. He's a brainiac out on the floor.
That was
and he's thinking like he's never thought before. Don't go up all night.
I think you need to record that on TikTok and have it sung in slow motion.
He's a brain. Okay, I'm listening.
Not
such a dummy now, are you?
Oh boy, I'll take Sean's rose, but I don't need any roses over 130 decibels.
Is he calling me fat?
It's calling you loud.
Why do I never think about being fat until he comes in and starts weighing me with his fucking mind?
If you said 130 calories, maybe.
No, it's LBs. It's a typo.
No, it's dBs for decibels. He's saying you're loud, not that you're fat.
Watch the next comment though. Watch.
Thorns.
Thorans.
Oh, Dina.
I'm from the planet of Thoran with my thorax, and I'm gumming and I have an axe.
A rose to Dina for thinking that she still has to correct her typos, that we just don't know them and accept them.
And we do. We accept you, Dina.
We accept you, Dina.
Did a little harmony on that for you.
All right. So, I hope Dustin gets rich on YouTube. Corporations and our people get over vaginas.
If anybody got any ideas about Web3 and or what we could do with virtual land.
What?
Because I might be getting in. I already got Shiba Inu. I got Leash. I got Bone. The only thing I ain't got is NFTs, which part of me is like, they're just too high price for me to buy. But these lands are still cheap. And so if I go and buy this metaverse land, it's supposed to go up because they're not even all sold out. So they're still at a cheap price.
Objection.
Go ahead.
He's introducing a whole new talking point as we're
Overruled!
winding down the
Overruled!
Your Honor.
Go ahead. I'll hear arguments. Step to the bench.
I mean, we were clearly making our way to the ending of the
but
show.
This
and
is
then
an
you bring in a whole new thing to discuss.
Your Honor.
No.
Your Honor. Which I'm the only one who addressed you as Your Honor.
Right.
Your Honor, though, you are honorable, and that's how I'm talking to you. This is an ask. Like, does somebody have an idea? Like, maybe Sam's still out there with his gloves on and goes, oh, I have this idea for a gloved metaverse thing that no one else will ever think of because I'm obsessed with gloves and no one else ever even thinks about gloves. Maybe Sam could give me an idea because he had an idea. So this is an ask, Your Honor.
You ever hear that little rhyme where it's like, she offered her honor and he honored her offer, and all night long he was honor and offer.
I mean, I have heard that. That's hilarious. But Your Honor, I would never even say that about you.
Okay.
That's him doing that.
Yeah.
So overruled.
All right.
I didn't even need a step, but I'm glad we did.
Let's see.
So we had an official.
All right, we got some things before we wrap up.
By the way, tell Mike. Tell him why he's still here. Mike, isn't the show funnier and funner with all these comments? Like the show writes itself. We don't even have to come up with like plot lines.
It could. We could though. We could.
But when I'm telling him that it is funner and easier, it's easier.
It's funner and easier.
Now that we've gotten viral, that's all.
Have we though? Dustin's
we didn't get you content. We can get you content.
Dustin's volume knob has been broken for years.
I never learned to use the volume of my voice.
I correct them for my own peace of mind. All right, that's fair. I want you to have peace of mind. Check out the internationally recognized measurement for the volume of audio. It might give you some ideas about how loud you are. All right. I think that's a common theme that Dustin's a loud one.
The funny thing is I do wear noise suppressing headphones all the time now.
With good reason. This show has felt like it was almost over since I started watching today.
That's very fucking sweet of you, bro.
It just goes to show that we reached
living
this
in
level,
the moment. We live
the level
in a
that
moment.
we want to get at the end, and we hit it early, and we sustain it.
We just ride that.
We ride it. We ride that.
Body
the show is ending energy. That's all by design, Mike. That's all by design. I refuse to support meta anything.
I agree.
Those that
no, it's not that. It has nothing to do with meta. Not meta. This is Shiba Inu.
The show writes itself. Yeah.
Well, I said that to the guy who started The Onion. He's my friend on TikTok. That was about the end of that conversation.
Also, TikTok, I think my favorite Kesha song.
Huh? Oh, TikTok, don't stop till your body is...
Yeah,
oh,
that's a good one. It's a fun one. As someone who has tinnitus and hearing... Tinnitus.
Hi, I'm Tinnitus.
And I'm Tinnitus.
And together we are brothers who serve the greater Montgomery County area.
You say tinnitus.
I say tinnitus.
And hearing issues. I appreciate Dustin's volume. See, look at that. See? There are segments of our audience that you
have I shown with, real quick, let me show you a little bit of worth, okay?
Writing credits for everyone.
Agreed.
All right.
This is how you get rid of tinnitus.
Are we in a new talking point? Because we're wrapping up the show.
You do this. This is value. This is value. This is valuetainment.
Okay.
You do this tapping motion. You cup your ears and press. You can do this too if you want, Sean. And you can be like, yeah, it does work. And you go like this, you hold that, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what I'm doing there, Sean?
Yeah.
You got for 50, and your tinnitus goes away.
Okay. Well, there it is. I think we've said it all.
Oh, it's so different. It hits so different when you take your your ears off.
Yeah,
hands off your ears. If I had gloves on, I would take them off.
Oh boy, here we go. We got new gloves. I think we've said it all. think we've done it all.
I'm out. Great show, Dustin.
All right, I'm out. Great show, Sean. Thanks. Bye, Dustin. Bye. Giving the Dina treatment. Nice work, everybody.
We have Meltdown Island merge.
Thanks for coming. We'll see you next week. Pose time.
Pose. This is the pose. This is the part of the show where we pose. Look at that. That's what we're presenting as we're posing. Oh, you got to turn it off while we pose or it never ends. We just keep posing.
Okay. End stream.